Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your July 16th to the 31st, 2021 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will be listed and linked in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Let's let the bowl sing as we see what the tarot has to say. Pisces, July 16th to the 31st, 2021, Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Pisces, July 16th to the 31st, 2021, Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Fantastic, I love that. Pisces, July 16th to the 31st, 2021, Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Pisces, July 16th to the 31st, 2021, Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. I love that. I love that your cards are just popping all over the place. Okay. So at the bottom is our rooted self. The left-hand side is our inner self. The middle, our heart, our emotional self. The right-hand side, the public arena, the public self. So let's see what the cards have to say. We have the Two of Wands, and we have the Queen of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's new horizons, but there's a need to embrace this battle warrior spirit and also go after like what is desired and what is thought of, seen, and spoken within your mind, but also within your mind's eye. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. And we have the Eight of Swords. It's like we're afraid of the change that is coming. So that's something that we have to be mindful of. That's also very normal to be afraid of the change that's coming forward. We have the Queen of Cups. That's us represented as a queen. We have the Ace of Swords. We're definitely taking this gift because it is within the spread. But the Ace of Swords, it would be much more profound, us taking the gift, if this was the Queen of Swords up here. But this is us, and we're getting this gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, of knowledge, insight, ideas, determination, focus. We have the Three of Wands, a new horizon, the Page of Swords, air sign energy, and the Five of Cups, which is saying change your mind and change your life. Change what you are looking at, and you will call forward blessings. That's really what's going on here. It's almost like, so you know when you're afraid of something, it's kind of like when, I don't know, you want to meet somebody, or you want a kid, or whatever it is that is wanted, or a job change, or whatever, and you worry, like you just worry. You're sitting there and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I'm too old. I'm too I'm not trained enough, I'm not this enough, I'm not that enough. And all these things come out that you can't control. Like, you can't stop time from ticking on, right? And it just is a waste of energy. But if we turn around and we see all that we have, like all the blessings that are a part of our life, even if they're small at first, but as we count them and as we focus on them and as we embrace our hearts and our souls and ourselves, they start to grow. And that's the Minor Arcana Lovers card coming forward. You know, that's this Lover's energy saying, look at the love and the love will grow. And that's going to be really important for us during this time, Pisces. Because you have an extraordinary mind, an extraordinary way of putting your heart and soul into something and having it grow and expand and become. Pisces, July 16th to the 30th, to the 31st, 2021 Pisces. July 16th to the 31st, 2021 Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Flexibility, the sacral chakra. I love the sacral chakra, and I get frustrated by the sacral chakra. It's such a complicated chakra energy point. So flexibility comes forward. We're needing to be flexible within our lives, but also within our bodies, within ourselves, within what we are creating. The sacral chakra is where creative energy is held. It's where our sexual energy is held, but it's also where our trauma and drama, our hurts and our pains from this life and from past lives are held. So this is a place where we have so much potential, but then we can also muck it up by everything that we're going through, all the hurts, all the overwhelming energy that's becoming a part of us, or that has become a part of us, not only over this life, but from past lives also. This is a time where practicing yoga would be very important, or just doing little stretches, throughout the day, or setting aside time just to stretch, just to connect with the body, connect with what we desire and what we want, and the flexibility of our creative energy, the flexibility of our sexual energy, of our erotic energy. And the erotic doesn't have to be sexual. It can simply be the erotic beauty that we embrace life with, this sense of wonderment, but also understanding that we carry pain with us, and pain can be built on the more we focus on it, the more our body becomes confined by it. This is a time where we break out of those restraints. The energy we are to be mindful of during this time, Pisces, July 16th to the 31st, 2021 Pisces. What is the energy that Pisces is to be mindful of? July 16th to the 31st, 2021 Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. It's the King of Wands. This is getting caught up in the fire, in the passion, in the, force, in the determination, in kind of a braggadocious manner. It's not saying don't take pride in things, but to be braggadocious, to be boastful is quite different. The King of Wands is going to seem like they have it all together. They're going to tell everybody they have it all together because that's what they do, but they don't. This is going to be a person who's going to be more than ready to get hands in there, involved in fixing everything they see wrong with your life, but they won't fix themselves. And this is going to be a person that's rather sneaky about it. They'll make you think that they have everything under control, everything is perfect, they have everything all worked out, and yet there are going to be gaping holes within them, spiritually, within them, connecting with their life purpose, the way that they are to move forward. It's going to be more about things, and it's going to be more about force and progress that can be seen, that progress internally that they're going to be focusing on. So just be mindful of that, because it's going to be very easy to be intoxicated by what they're selling and the prosperity that they seem to have. We have now the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is us holding the world in their hands and looking out into our world that we live in right now, but also into our future, and saying, where do I stand? And why do I stand here? And where is the place that I want to be? What is the passion and the purpose for me as I embrace my day-to-day, as I embrace my dreams and my goals and what I desire, as I move forward openly and honestly for me. And it brings us to the Queen of Swords. It's like, as we're saying this, as we're looking at this, it's going to be the heart and the mind that are so intrinsically important to us during this time, Pisces. It's like, these are my words. This is the way that I define myself. This is the way that I create myself. So this is expression through words, through sign language, through art, through music. This is the way that human beings express. And it's the warrior queen because it is a chore. It is an effort of soul and self to be able to express fully and competently and articulately and clearly what is being felt. And this is a time where we're looking into our world and we're saying, this is me. And I am embracing the essence and the power and the brilliance and the words that define and the words that open and the words that bring so much more into me than had before. The Queen of Swords is also, again, the warrior queen. She put in her time to learn how to use the sword, which is a noble weapon, because peasants weren't allowed to have them. They would be killed, or their hands cut off. I don't remember which one. And this is a time where it shows rank, it shows dedication, and we are going to see that as we step into our world, the way we rank ourselves within the world is going to be very important. If we come in apologetically, it's not saying, again, to be braggadocious about things or pompous, but it is saying, know your worth. Come in with confidence and cut through doubts and fears and hurts and pains to stand in that confidence and to know what is desired, because you're crowned by change. You're crowned by the butterflies. And that change guides you. That change molds you. That change leads you. And it moves us to the Wheel of Fortune. Everything is changing. Inwardly, we know this. There's going to be the sense of a new season coming. There's going to be the sense of needing a change, either needing to create the change within ourselves or just needing a change, like wanting to see something new. But the Wheel of Fortune comes and it says the season is changing within us. Things are changing. Things are moving forward. It's not going to be caught up kind of like in the Tower in the Eight of Wands, but it's saying we're entering into a new season and we can feel ourselves entering into that shift of time, that shift of being, that shift of our world. And there's going to be something a little bit scary about it. A little bit, can I do this? Can I walk into this new role? Or can I, take on this new responsibility? For some of us, it's going to be very clear. It could be, the birth of a child. Like, oh my gosh, how do I take care of this now and have my life? And everything like that. Or it could be a new job. It can be very, very clear for some of us, Pisces. For others of us, it's going to be very subtle. It can be entering into a bit of ennui, a bit of hurt and pain and like just not being sure, right? For others, it's going to be entering into a time of confidence. But there is this sense with the Eight of Swords. It's like, I feel stuck. It's going to be this new season comes and then I feel stuck. Like, how do I change with it? We want to, but we're also afraid that our decisions are going to be wrong, that our thoughts are going to be wrong, that something is going to be wrong. And so we're going to cut our own wings when all the Queen of Swords is saying to us to do is fly. To fly and to be razor butterflies, to be butterflies that are fierce and that are strong and that are beautiful. And that's going to be something that we question. It's like, can I be this? Can I have this? Excuse me. As I sneeze. Sorry about that. Can I open this door? And will this change suit me? Will this change be a part of me? Will this change bless me? And the Queen of Cups is saying, yes, it will. Yes, it will, because every single experience we have in life, you could say even the horrifying ones, but that could be pushing it. But every single experience we have in life has a purpose in our story. So here it is to honor the emotion of self, the heart of self, the desire of self, the understanding. Because as we're entering into this change, there's going to be something about us that says, no, not ready. Like, I can't do this. I don't know why this is happening. And then there's going to be the power within ourselves that says, let me become part of the water. Let me flow and ebb and change and embrace the fluidity of the existence of my being. And as I embrace the fluidity of the existence of my being, I learn how to ride the waves. That's where the flexibility, that's where the flexibility of the sacral chakra comes in. To learn how to ride the waves, to learn how to open the doors, to learn how to lead us forward. And the Queen of Cups is the beautiful, heartfelt queen. The Queen of Cups is the one who embraces fully the feminine energy, and the Queen of Swords has more of the masculine energy in her. And this is going to be a time where we need to call upon the sacred feminine and the sacred masculine and wrap these with the sacred feminine. Wrap the sacred masculine in the sacred feminine to be able to move forward. It's like I need to be assertive within myself, right? To take on quote unquote masculine traits, but I also need to trust the feeling, need to trust the movement of things, need to trust the season of things. Because remember, Mother Earth is part of the seasons. Father Time, controls the coming of them. And so there's going to be this beautiful balance within us that's moving us forward, that our hearts are saying, let me discover, let me see, let me be. And the Ace of Swords is cutting through so many doubts and fears. There's just this gift of knowledge that's coming. This gift of, I don't know, but I know. Like, I don't know how I know, but I know. I don't know why I need this, but I need this. I don't know why it's time, but it's time. And the door starts to open. We start to open to it. And we start to see ourselves in a very different way. Because this gift of knowing comes. And it can be that we had been, selling ourselves a bag of beans. Like Jack and the Beanstalk. Where he gets these bag of beans. And they become magic, but he throws them out his window, right? And they grow into this beanstalk. But instead of getting magic beans, we might have gotten beans of doubt and of hurt and of pain, and we held on to them because they might be magic. They might get us to where we need to be. But now we're going to see ourselves purging. There's going to be this need to just let go. Just to say, you know what, enough. Enough self-deprecation, enough doubt, enough, enough putting myself down. Now I move myself forward. In strength, in beauty, in understanding, and the horizon opens. The horizon opens. It's like, can I take it? Can I move forward towards my horizon, towards my blessing, towards my joy, towards my beauty? And the answer is yes. All we have to do is have faith within ourselves. And say, with one step, I move closer to my goals. With one step, I move closer to myself. And so the Three of Wands is new horizons and new dawns and new opportunities that bring us to the Page of Swords, that bring us to being a student of our mind and of ourselves. Because at our root, we are a queen. In our heart, we are blessed. And in the public arena, we are learning. We are learning our way forward. We're learning what we desire. We're learning the strength of our words and our truth and our passion forward. And it brings us to the Five of Cups. It brings us to changing our mind and changing our whole entire life. And moving towards a freedom, moving towards a release, moving towards a beauty. Saying, I'm done looking at the negative. I'm done looking at what should have changed or how I should have done things differently. Hindsight is 2020. Because we know the outcome. And I bless myself now by looking at the love and the joy and the beauty that is a part of me. And it brings us then to our subconscious chakra message, which is the I am presence, my favorite chakra. This is the crown chakra. But my favorite chakra message because I am. I am is present within our lives all the time. I am blessed. I am happy. I am satisfied with my existence. I am in love with my life. I am. And I am proud of being. Or I am overwhelmed. I am tired beyond measure. I am sad. I am scared. I am unsure if my dreams will ever come true. I am unsure of my purpose. The I am presence is what we crown ourselves with. That's why it's part of the crown chakra. What crown are we wearing upon our heads? And with the I am presence, why I say both the positive and the negative is because when I hear the positive, I'm always right for it. I'm like, yes, that's me, that's me. And then I hear the negative, and I'm like, oh, darn, darn, that's also me. Oh my goodness, that's true too. And so the crown chakra is, how are we crowning ourselves? For better or for worse? And why are we crowning ourselves this way? Subconsciously, every word we utter, everything we think, it's so powerful. And it brings us to the energy that we are to be mindful of. And that's the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is at our root. It blesses us. The Queen of Swords is also going to tear us apart. The person with their sharp tongues and their sharp words that hurt and scar. The overwhelmingness. The person who is nasty just to be nasty. The person who is always in their element and will always leave you out of it. just be mindful of that. The positive Queen of Swords is amazing. The negative Queen of Swords is devastating. So she doesn't play around at all. The subconscious rooted message is the Three of Pentacles. Working together. Coming together. But it's also the sacredness of time and self. It's the stages of life. It's the maiden, the mother, the crone. And it's honoring these stages within ourselves. Honoring these stages within our hearts and within our existence. It's coming together and working with others and never giving them too much credit and never taking all the credit for ourselves, but finding this beautiful balance. As we find the beautiful balance of where we stand within our world, of where we stand within the time that we are in right now. And it moves us to our subconscious inner self, which is the Five of Cups. Again, change the mind and change the life. Because the time is changing. The new season is coming in. Things are moving forward, whether we want it to or not. And it's time to get out of the Eight of Swords. People live their whole lives in the Eight of Swords. In this doubt, in this fear, in this negativity. It tears them down. It tears them apart. It keeps them from ever moving forward. And the Five of Cups is saying, don't live in that energy. Don't curse yourself. Don't cripple yourself. Turn around and see the Two of Cups. See the beautiful, healing, wondrous love that gets to be a part of you. The mistakes, they will be there. Our mistakes are in our past, and we can never change them. As much as we would want to. As much as we would love to live a life or have the feeling or even maybe know what it's like to live a life that hasn't made any mistakes. The thing is, no life like that exists. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody is imperfect. And it's time not to be so hard on yourself. It moves us to our subconscious, emotional self. We have the Ace of Cups. This is God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing us a gift just for us. So we have a gift here of the Ace of Swords. Now we have a blessing here of the Ace of Cups, a gift, a blessing, mind and heart coming together. It comes together. We have to trust our feelings during this time. The energy that is around us, the energy that is moving us, the passion that is a part of us. This is clearing away of negative energy. This is a blessing of positive energy. This is a sense of tears may come because we are going to be so attuned to ourselves and to the change that is around us. So attuned to the emotions that have held us back and the things that we have deeply desired, that it can feel overwhelming. It can feel like I'll never get to where I want to be. The Ace of Cups is being able to see that the heart opens and being able to know that I'm moving forward in a way that I've only imagined. And it's trusting our instincts. It's trusting our soul. It moves us to our subconscious inner self. And it's the Hangman. Subconsciously, we'll not be seeing things the same after this. After this time, we will be seeing things so differently. And subconsciously, we are even knowing that we see things differently. And we have to embrace the fact that we're not like everybody else. And that's okay. We're not like everybody else. And so fitting in doesn't work. And we could try. Lord knows, I spent most of my life trying to fit in. And I remember at times I thought I was really doing it. I was really being just like everybody else. And I remember this girl gave me this Valentine one time. She gave them to everybody at work. And she said, to the girl who always stands out and who's so unapologetically herself. And I thought, my goodness, I was trying to fit in. I was trying to be like everybody else. And the Hangman, it says that we can't. So embrace it. Be different. Look at things oddly and from different perspectives and embrace the beauty of it. Embrace the beauty that is you. And know that it's an extraordinary gift. To stand out. To not be a part of the herd. All right, Pisces. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy, as we embrace the blessings that are to come. Take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Pisces.